Good afternoon, guys. I'm make now. It's 12:13. Today is 22nd August, 12:13 p.m. That is in the afternoon, 12:13. I know I'm making this video in the middle of the day because in the middle of the day the market has seen a lot of damage. I mean, there has been a fall in the market, but now I thought I'll make a video around an half an hour back, but within that half an hour there has been a little bit of bounce back. But I don't think so. This bounce back is sustainable because the amount of negativity, the amount of selling that we are seeing in individual companies is huge. I mean, there has been a huge damage, and mostly in banking. You can see the bank Nifty graph. It opened at so bank Nifty graph is a company composition of banks. Basically, it's an index, weighted average index. I'll make a detailed video on that to explain what is weighted average index. So I'll show you what are the compositions in Bank Nifty. Let's go to home. This is nseindia.com website. On that you can go and just click on Bank Nifty and view all. I'll show you which are the banks which compose. So this is weighted average is derived from all these banks: Axis Bank, Federal Bank. So it is composed of 9 banks. Sorry, no, 12 banks, and the most weightage is given to HDFC Bank. Second weightage is given to SBI. Third is Axis Bank, and then ICICI Bank, Kotak Bank. So if these are the main banks which are having the most weightage. Yes Bank, again, as of today, it is again falling. It is continuously falling. Let me reiterate, please don't invest in Yes Bank. Today we are seeing a fall in HDFC Bank also. SBI also has lost 0.5%. So there is a considerable damage. RBL is also gone. I'm making a profit of nearly 35,000 in RBL. I've taken a short. Then Kotak is also losing 1%. So there has been a damage. There are question mark on the slowdown in the economy. As you can see, it opened and now it is still it went below, even below 1% damage, and now there is a bounce back of nearly 100 points. So that is like around point 3 0.4%. So why I'm making this video in the middle of the day, because I wanted to show you the live feel of the market, so that you can know how trading happens. So let's see Yes Bank. It is huge volume is traded. You can, so this is bid side. That means this is the buyer side. This is the seller side. You can see the total number of buy orders and total number of sell orders. Total number of sell orders is huge. There is huge selling pressure. It's almost double of the buy orders, and it is down 6.8%. I'm pretty sure if there is no recovery, if it is evident that nobody is stepping up and ready to buy in Yes Bank. I think it might close around 60 or even below that today. People can. I don't suggest people to short now, because there has been considerable damage. People should have short somewhere here or even above. Now in matter of 3 days it has lost 20 rupees, and that is like 25% of value is gone in matter of 3 days. Now next we'll see UPL. UPL is also falling today. It's huge price damage today, because UPL is considered one of the safe companies. It deals in insecticide, pesticides, and other chemicals. But since there are many floods all over India in this season, in this monsoon season, I don't think so there will be a lot of demand for pesticides and insecticides. So in UPL also has seen a lot of damage in last few months. The top was 707, and from there it has gone to 500. Near 500 it formed the base. Again it is going back there. So almost 40% gone on this stock in this since July. So there is a huge erosion of value. Only thing supporting the market is IT. IT is still strong because the US dollar is I'll show you the US dollar chart. So US dollar is rising. That means rupee is weakening. Weakening of rupee means profit for IT companies. People can expect, the people who are working in IT can expect some salary increases this year for sure. Then that is the IT is basically supporting. Today news came that Infosys is forming some type with Google, but that also has not given any bump to Infosys. Now since few minutes, in the last 20 minutes, Infosys is seeing a little bit of pickup, and that is causing a pickup in Nifty also. So I wanted to give you live feel of how market functions, and days like today where even after 3 days of fall, this is like the fourth day of fall. This also, if you can not, if you don't consider this as fall, this is third day of fall, and Nifty has lost almost 3% in 3 days. So I wanted to give you a feel on this, like on these important days, how market behaves. Now let's see which are other major movers. Yesterday Tata Motors was down. So you can see the prices keep on changing. You can see this thing live. So I wanted you people to learn something live. So that's why I thought I'll make a video. I have already completed my trading for the day. I shot the Nifty at the opening itself, somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. I took a short position, and I record exactly near the bottom. So I made a considerable profit. I don't want to reveal it at this place. Today Reliance Industries is also down 1.5%. Reliance is also almost near the low point of the day, which is not at all good for the market. Only thing holding which I observe is Power Grid. I have invested Power Grid in my portfolio also. Today the loss has increased. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy something today, because today it's third day of fall. Probably there might be a pullback by afternoon or tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'll place my assumption that probably there will be a pullback in the market in Nifty and Bank Nifty tomorrow. So why Power Grid is not falling? You can see even if market is falling, why I am investing in Power Grid, because government is pushing for investment in EV, electric vehicles, and Power Grid is going to make the infrastructure for electric vehicles. And because of that, I'll show you the one daily chart of Power Grid. It has not been falling a lot. It has continuously been increasing. It is almost near its 52-week high, a little bit away, but it's almost near. And I think within next 2 years this stock can go easily to 300. So I have been continuously building up my position. I've invested a little more than 60,000 rupees. I'm going to invest more on every fall. The way to invest is to buy on every major falls, not on small. This has been a small fall. If there is a fall of 2-3%, I'll go ahead and buy Power Grid. Okay, now let's see which are the other major movers. L&T is again falling today. So the news, also the apprehensions of slowdown in the economy is impacting L&T also. But L&T is a very good quality company. You can go ahead and buy a little bit on every major fall. Next is IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank is also down for the third day now. After a good move upside, it has been falling again. It has broken the low of the last, or no, it's almost near the low. It might probably break it, because the sentiment on banks is very negative, and the reason is also the rise in dollar price. Now dollar basically increases in value because probably capital is foreign capital is moving outside the country. So today also dollar is on high 71.80. So probably there is the people are the foreign investors are selling their shares and moving out of the country. They are moving out the dollar. Sorry. Now let's see which other companies are moving down. Yes, ICICI Bank is also down. Like I said, the same thing. banks are facing pressure. There is a negativity because of economic. Now ICICI Bank is see the live action on this. ICICI Bank is at the lowest point of the day. See, the price is changing here. I want to give you the live feel of the market. Then, as usual, India Bull Housing Finance. This weekend, I promise you, I'll make a video on real estate, and I'll use the examples of India Bull Housing Finance and DHFL and other real estate lenders and real estate developers, how their shares fall, and that indicates a huge fall down and the reasons of fall in the real estate, and how people should stay away from investing in real estate for the next 5 years at least. Next is Hero Honda. Hero Honda is at the lowest point of the day. As you can see, the selling pressure is huge on Hero Honda. Hero Honda also has caused a huge damage of wealth for investors. This is the daily chart. Since last year, around August, it has been on a continuous fall. Last year, the highest price in 2017 was 4,086, and since then it has not recovered. There have been sometimes a couple of months of pullback, but again it has been sold out. This is also 1 month of pullback. Now I think again the selling will start, and it might go down to this level of 2,200 for sure. Surprisingly, HDFC Bank is also down today, and fall of HDFC Bank basically causes a lot of damage of points on Nifty and Bank Nifty as well. Like, as you can see, Nifty Bank is again going down to 1%. It was 0.8 when we started this video. Then HDFC is also down. There is difference between HDFC and HDFC Bank. Both are same group companies, but HDFC is a housing development finance company, and this is the banking part of HDFC. Then Eicher Motors, as usual, the push in EVs is causing a huge drawdown on Eicher Motors. It was in 2017, the price was 33,000. Today it is 15,600. It is more than 50% damage since 2017, and all this is because the EV push. Eicher Motor, which is the owner of Royal Enfield, they don't have the capability to go into electric vehicles as of now, and government is pushing to convert all the 250cc motorcycles into electric, and they are going to ask all the other 250cc motorcycle models to be scrapped out and allow only electric motorcycles. So other losers are Bajaj Finserv, because this is also into consumer finance, and consumer finance is on a dangerous level right now. So few people are losing job in motor companies because of the slowdown and electric vehicle push. So definitely people will not buy motorcycles or all this consumer financing, that they might not take loans to buy motorcycles or spend in some other things. So stay away from Bajaj Finserv and Bajaj Finance. Axis is a little bit better today. People can go ahead and invest in Axis. Axis is a better bank among the other banks, and it has passed out all the bad news, and now it is coming out with better results. People can go ahead and invest a little bit in ICICI Bank also, because now it is correcting since last 3-4 days, and I think it will pull back again. Stay away from India Bull Housing and India Bull Group as such. India Bull Consumer Finance, India Bull Real Estate, all the other India Bull Group, you should stay away. Stay away from Yes Bank again. So that I'm repeating again and again. Other companies which are Tata Power is up today again. Stay away from Reliance Infra. It has done damage of 90% of wealth this year itself. Then other big movers, Reliance Capital, Anil Ambani Group, please stay away. People can go ahead and invest in Z a little bit, because Z is now reducing its debt. Company is on the back on the path of recovery. So I will conclude the video here. I just wanted to give you the live feel of the market, how market functions, what are bid